There we go. Hello, hello, hello. How are my folks today? Sorry, I gotta hype myself up a little bit. But yeah, thank you for the confidence, Greedra. Thank you. But yeah, it feels so good. I can finally, it feels good. I had so much fun at Lancer yesterday. And I can finally post the art, but I might redo it. I was like, you ever just like look at an art piece and you're like, I know I was content with it like a couple of weeks ago. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want to be competing with the music. But yeah, I know I was content when I finished it a long time back. I've been sitting on that art piece for like forever. But I kind of want to, at a smaller size, it makes me, it kind of points out the flaws in the piece. But yeah. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, I adjusted all the musical tracks. Well, all except for one. I didn't adjust the break music because I only recently changed the break music. It's still EDF music. It's gonna be EDF music until I beat EDF 6, which should be next month? This month? This month and next month. But yeah, my plan for EDF 6 is just to have like either A, an open door policy, or B, just like, if like I'm gonna try to schedule like playing with other people, and if I can't get anyone that week, I'm just gonna have an open door policy. But yeah, I'm so excited for it. I don't have to buy it because I already did. This is the one time I pre-ordered anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, new audio source, new let me go to boop, 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 boop. It's supposed to loop, but I didn't hit the option to loop. There we go. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. But anyways, yeah. Oh, so like last time in Devil May Cry 2, I feel like we studied the boss pretty hard, and we were able to beat it, and then it came out with its second form. And I was like, "You're gonna give me a heal, right?" And then it was like, "No, this is DMC2. What do you expect?" So I'm gonna have to relearn, not relearn, but I'm gonna have to perfect my first phase so I have a decent amount of health for phase 2. But I've been told, but from what I've seen and what I remember from other videos I've seen on the net, phase 2 fight is pretty damn fun. But yeah, so other plans for the immediate future, because we also got Resident Evil wrapping up probably within the very next stream as well. So besides me, EDF is not going to be out for anytime soon. Well, it's not going to be out for another couple of weeks. So in the meantime, I have two things I want to do. There is a You Make Nikki fan game developed by a very cool cat that I want to play on stream. I don't think I have. I might have time to boot up a short game, or maybe I'll think of something to do. But now when I say short, I mean maybe probably like a stream's worth. But I also plan on doing a collab with a certain ghoul of probably going to be RE6. We'll probably play that for a while. And yeah, there's that. Oh, this upcoming week, for the next Monday, there will be a movie night. There will be a movie night. I think if I cut out a day in my stream schedule, I might be able to go back to comfortably doing like bi-weekly movie nights. Not bi-weekly, sorry, weekly. But who knows? I'm considering it. It wasn't potluck. I'm sorry. It is potluck. Sorry, I was using movie night as a very general term. But yeah, this upcoming Monday is potluck. It is episode potluck, which I have several good options to show off this time around. But yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gruja. I forgot I still had it automated messages in the automated events in the Discord, and I killed it when I realized, oh wait, that's not correct. So the event I'm now just going to be doing manual event notifications for it. But yeah, it is kind of nifty that you can have it set up for like once every week and like continuing on till the end of time, or the death of the server. But yeah, no, you're all right, Grija. I'm currently. I forgot to get water like a dumbass. Damn it. But yeah, I want to try Neaster's game on stream, and I want to do some collabs with Link, at least until EDF 6. Once I get those out of the way, I might go to a 3-stream schedule. I don't know. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, that cat. I even DM'd Neaster earlier today. Not about his game. I don't think he doesn't even know that I'm fixing to play his game on stream. I'll probably let him know. Or yeah. But yeah, I was messaging him. I was like, yo dude, if you want to do like an EDF 6 collab in the future, just say the word. But cause like I know a bunch of people who like EDF, but I don't know, I have no idea who's guaranteed to buy it when it comes out. Which, like, I completely understand why you wouldn't want to buy a brand new game when it comes out. I mean, honestly, 90% of the time, I would just say, yeah, don't buy a game when it comes out. Wait for it to go on sale after it's had, like, bug fixes and patch notes and everything. But technically, the base game, untranslated, has already been out for a year, so I don't mind. And it's EDF. I love EDF. EDF was a video game series that made me realize, video games can be fun again. Because I've been playing nothing but card games and like stuff I've already played too many hours into back in the day, like Warframe and Skyrim. I can't play Warframe or Skyrim anymore and it being fun. I played them to death and it's sad, but it's the truth. Yeah. Plus, I just despise how Warframe handles. They have two horrible philosophies. We only adjust items if they get overpowered. They never buff items. And then, like, they only fix the grind in their games after everyone's already burned out to high hell. So it's like, oh man, yeah, we guess what, guys? We fixed the ship grinding process, so it's no longer asinine. Oh, that's great, but could you have done that before I kind of just got sick of Warframe trying to grind it, and now I don't feel like playing your content now that's actually fixed. But yeah. Plus, I've been hard. I got hit hard with the balance fixes of certain weapons because people made them. The builds were too strong, and so they completely reworked how the game worked. So charge attacks became channeling, and God, I hated channeling because it destroyed my big heavy charge blade that's only good for being for charged attacks. And it wasn't even great in channeling. But yeah, no, Warframe's fun. But there's too much grinding in it. And by the time you do anything in Warframe, by the time you grind something, you're kind of starting to get sick of Warframe. That's the problem with Warframe. Also has a needless wait system. No, they might have patched that. I don't know. I don't like harping on studios too much. But yeah. But I will say this, as far as Skyrim goes, I really enjoyed my first 200 hours of that game when everything was still fresh and new and Bethesda actually knew how to make video games. But after that, it was like, oh yeah, I know if I go down here, this will lead me to Falkreath, and I keep going down through Falkreath, this will lead me to, not Windheld, not Winterhold, not... What's the stupid city that's up in the mountains and even the beds are... Markarth! Yeah. Yeah, if you go through Falkreath, you can get... If you're just starting a New Blood play, you can go through Falkreath, and if you follow the road, you'll eventually lead your ass to Markarth, and if you go north from there, you'll reach your ass to Solitude. It's like, I know everything in that game at this point, and I don't care for playing it anymore. And it's like, it's... I'll start a new character up, and I'll just be like, yeah, okay. But yeah. I don't even know if I'll want to buy the next Elder Scrolls just because Bethesda hasn't made a good game in forever. I just don't have the confidence that the next Elder Scrolls is going to be good anymore. I just don't. I don't. And yeah, it's like I want to play video games that make me feel something, that make me feel alive. And hence like games like DMC, Armored Core, No More Heroes, like all of that is what I'm about now. Like, I'm tired of playing games that are just like, oh, this is kind of fun. This lets me have a lot of possibility. Just let me Galhand. Yeah, God Hand. Oh god, it's been forever since I played God Hand. And I got filtered hard. But yeah. I kind of like the fact that I've been really getting into ZZZ lately. It's kind of just like, I don't know, maybe it'll be like this little thing that I can regularly play to keep my character action skills sharp. How far did I get in Galhand? I made it to the big fat guy, and then I got too pissed. I got like, it made me realize I'm not good enough at video games to beat that, because so like okay, yeah, I think his name was Elvis, I don't know, but anyway, there's a point in No More Heroes where you have to, it happens during the Batgirl fight, or at least for me it did, where sure, you can try to fight loose, you can try to fight whatever, but when you run into Batgirl, you really, the game forces you to do precise movements. It does force you to it does demand things of you. It demands that you get comfortable with the controls and you be able to become a machine that does the inputs it needs. God Hand is like that moment, but much earlier in the game, and you can't grind your way out of it. There's nothing, you just like, yeah, it's right out of the gate. And I beat the twins, but I could not beat Elvis. But yeah, it should be up online, but keep in mind that's from my first year of streaming before I even had a model, and my audio was just god awful. But me and Maz were playing it together. Woo. But yeah, God. I've actually so going back to ZZZ for a second, my scores have actually got my score became awful. I got a suboptimal score one time in that game because to me, I was talking to Moz about this earlier because I find it very interesting. But to me, I like the style. There's a certain thing that I like to do in games like ZZZ and Devil May Cry. And it's not stylish. Like, there's no way a machine could view this as stylish, but I think it's stylish. It's the moment of just like being slow, pacing, not taking like the full run animation, just like half tilting the stick, and your character just slowly walking around the other character, waiting for your opponent to make a move against you. And I like that. I like that standoffish moment I get to have with enemies, just waiting for them to make a move so I can just react to that move, do a perfect parry or combo, and then just absolutely destroy them. But it's not something like that. Whereas in ZZZ, there are some... It usually doesn't matter, but there is occasionally like one of the like regularly repeated like, oh, do you get an S for this? Is just like time. Like, how fast did you beat the boss? But I'm like, no, I want to take my time. I want to have a little dance. I want to enjoy the fight. I want to like toy with my enemies a little bit. And it's like ZZZ doesn't like that. Yeah, because it's extra hard to guarantee avoiding two enemies. Yeah, the two are one of the hardest bosses without using the roulette or Galhan. Yeah, the twins are hard. But like, I struggled with Elvis because like, so like in a game like Dark Souls, you have iframes, so it doesn't matter if you roll to the left, roll to the right, or roll to the back, as long as you roll at the correct time. With God Hand, it has attacks that require you to roll or dodge in a correct manner. And so like, if I make... So we all know my brain likes to get mixed up and do things like that. And... So like I'll say nut, but I'll mean bolt or things of that nature. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. And with God Hand, it was something that I had to it was something that was requiring me to develop the skills that I didn't develop until I eventually played No More Heroes. And it's just like that accuracy of input. And so yeah. Did you know it's actually... What? That's cool. I didn't know that. No, I did not. But yeah, I hope I can be one day good enough at these games that I can beat God Hand. But yeah. I was gonna put on either Bayonetta, No More Heroes 2, or like Odyssey to the West on the next queue, but now I realize that, oh fuck, EDF 6 is coming out soon, so who knows. But yeah, but they were triggered by QTEs and have both adaptive difficulty. Yeah, and RA4 actually started the 3-directional dodge idea? Huh, I did not know that. They were directed by Shinji Mikami. Now that's a name I've heard a lot, I think. Yeah. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the fucking plan. What I'm gonna do today, I'm just gonna give it my best until my hands start hurting. If I beat the final boss of DMC2, yahoo, I do it. If I beat him early, because who knows, there's definitely like wear and tear logic, hence God Hand. I mean, not God Hand, No More Heroes. I beat the the final boss. And then I ran into the secret boss, but I was so worn out that I couldn't beat the secret boss, even though the secret boss is pretty much just a victory lap. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna try. Who knows? Maybe I'll beat the boss today. I don't have anything really prepared, but we could do some ZZZ and goof around in that. I might do that. Or yeah, that's kind of what I have prepared for today. So that's my plan for today. Speaking of ideas, nah, that one's not ready. That one's not ready to be taken off the stove. Plus, I don't know if I'm gonna want to do it. I have an idea of something I could do on stream, and it's pretty different, but it's very borderline to reaction content. It's essentially me. It would essentially be me having a playlist of videos that all piss me off. And me just complaining about things that annoy me. Like that one video, that one AI summary video that was about Mushishi, and then it just goes, but then Dave the Bug Man. It would just be me ranting mostly. But yeah, one sec. I need to. Come on. I got a new fan today, and it's definitely quieter and it's a lot smaller, so I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, it should be good. It's a Honeywell. I don't know fans all that well. I could recommend you a good mouse, but this Honeywell was affordable, and so I got it. And so now I won't have to choose between having some amount of having too much air cooling or no air cooling at all. But yeah. But yeah. God. I'm so glad that Lancer went off well. I think a lot of the, I mean, we did have some issues with Fujitech, but I checked later and it's already been fixed. But yeah, during the breaks I was asking like the other players, and like everyone seemed to like 413. And I need to do art for Sparrow at some point. I came up with, I was working on some designs, but I wasn't happy with any of them earlier. But yeah, that, and I've been playing ZZZ, so yep. All right, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it, shall we? That's a talent I didn't know I had. All right, let's nudge this over to here. God, I mean, it sort of just fits the color scheme of this UI. All right, and then game capture, DMC2. But yeah, this time around, there's really only one hard head, I guess we'll call it, of the boss that we got to deal with. Oh, controller, please turn back on. Yeah. So here we are at mission 18. I think had I gotten, you know, hindsight is 2020 and all, but I think had I know that the final boss was going to be mission 18 and it was going to be super hard, I think I would have made a save the mission before, and then I would have used the mission before to grind up. But yeah, it's kind of like one of those days. Oh, that's not good. Let's get you fixed up, DMC. Why are you all the way down there, DMC? But yeah, I'm God, the story of DMC2 is just something that is so incomprehensible that I'm just gonna skip ahead and just get right into the grind. Hold on. System reset. I want to check something. Because that's me with no items. I wonder if I have a save with items. Because, like, DMC2, if you save after you've used your items, doesn't. Alright. Load game. DMC slot 2. That was like a couple hours prior. I might have items. Yeah. That was like an hour or two prior. But yeah. I hope y'all liked 413. Yeah, I know Lancer's not for everyone, but I enjoy it, and it's kind of like my guilty pleasure on the channel. Okay, so we do have a save where we can have items. I think I might just go for double vital star. I think that might be. Oh. Fuck. Vital stars go up in this game. They have increasing cost. How dare they, right, chat? Holy star. We do, even at max cost, we did not have fucking golden orb. Blessings that will purify your body. A special stone that recovers large amounts of DT. Small amount of DT. Yeah, we can only afford either a holy star, which I have no idea what the fuck that does, or we could just get an extra vital star and get a small vital. You know what? We have the money for it. We'll pick up an extra. We'll try the holy star. Mission. Power up. Mission start. Mission start it is. Fucking bird. If you weren't here for the very tail end of the stream, one of the new secret techs we developed was pretty damn funny. Oh, we are not off to a good start. But yeah, it's against the bullhead. Oh, I did check. Apparently we did miss the SMG weapons. But yeah, this is just how it's gotta start. I think pistols, albeit not as hard hitting, is just the best way because it's consistently hitting. Whereas everything else may miss a shot or whatever. Come on, big buddy. But yeah, I will be using save states just to save time and practice. Because, like, yeah, this is not very entertaining to watch. I mean, I could do some jumps. All right. Let's go with this. Wait, does he just like work off of his sword? Like he sticks it in the ground and he does like a funny little kick. Okay, so if you weren't here last time, we discovered this little His one weakness, the armpit. Yeah, I think this is a botched run. It's the spider and the bird that usually gets me. Yeah, continue. It's either the spider or the bird that usually ends up getting me. Oh, come on, Dante. But also, I heavily suspect, and it did cross my mind at the time, like the place where the SMGs were at the point where, yeah, I was like, no, I don't want to deal with this no more. I just want to get out of this platforming. If I had to guess, that's probably where they were. 'Cause everywhere else, I feel like I was pretty thorough on. Come on, buddy. Is this faster? I highly doubt it. There. Oh, come on, man. Let me have my cheeky snip. Let me have the cheeky nature. Yeah, if you can spew out as much fire as you want. Okay, so we dealt with the bird. We're good on everything else. The fight... Now we just have the spider to deal with. It's hard to read that. Like, I can tell when it's coming, but... Well, I can tell it's gonna come. But, like, I'm a second too slow. Cheeky spot. Why did I jump? I think that's it for the spider. Okay. This guy, if you can get lucky, he's a bit of a easy. Okay. Okay, we're not bad, but kind of want to make a save state, make a backup save state. Yeah, I think if we can just get past this one boss, I think we're good. And then we'll have 2 heals to deal with the next phase. Oh, who was that? Bilius, how are you? I'm not doing great. Yeah, I will. You know what? Now's a perfectly good time. Let me go get some fluids in my cup here, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna be back so quick. I'm not even gonna change the screens because there's no need. Anyways, I'm back. But yeah, I'll feel this. How was it? How you been? Well, yeah, we're currently dealing with DMC2's first form of the final boss. And as you can see, we've done pretty good. We're just like very much... I forget. Does DMC2 not have a taunt? Because if so, that's very upsetting. I don't want to use my M's just yet. I want to use them on the next phase. Oh, it's much easier if I just treat it like jump rope instead of trying to roll over it. Load state from slot 1. But yeah, if I try to roll over it. Ah, it's very cheeky. Let's go at it again. It's not hard, I just don't have a lot left. But yeah, the next phase is just gonna feel like an actual proper boss fight. Of course, getting my timing wrong is still a possibility. Yeah, like the first time we encounter this fucker, his AI is horrible. I think there was just like a definite glitch in his code the first time you encounter him. But now that we're encountering him here, he actually does fire moves and attacks for that actually track your location. He's never dealt so much damage with that one attack. This is just jump rope. Can I just dodge everything with a simple jump? No. Oh, that's irritating. Oh, that's irritating. I wish I could like lock. I think I got the magic spot. You have to keep your distance here because it's like a shotgun blast. If you get hit with multiple of those things, you take multiple damage. Sometimes you get hit twice, and if you get hit twice, you take double damage. Yeah, I can only get hit, what, maybe 3 times? Oh, my. Owie! Well, this is just unfair. DMC, why are you like this? Yeah, no, that was just dumb. I was hoping for this. This is what I was hoping for. System. Save state. We got to the next save. Okay. So this is what we have to work with. All right, exit. Not sure how to get past that, but we'll find a way. Alright, teleport behind you, you asshole! It's fine. We got valuable experience. Am I just supposed to take that, or what? I'm curious to see how the Switch version of this game handles this boss fight. How do you dodge that? Hmm. Is it just an attack that you're just... Oh wait, I think I know what it is. You just have to outrun it. Oh, that was less damage. No, Dante! That is way less damage. I can't tell. Ugh. What do they want from you? Hey buddy, how about you just come down here and we'll both fight it out? Ah. I wonder if it works on the same logic as if you're grappled but you DT. We're gonna use an item. Fuck it, we'll use both. Wait! We did it! Shit! Oh? Where did he go? Where did he go? I has gun! Oh no, he's charging it up. I mean, a gun in that situation just feels so silly until you realize, oh wait, he's feeling demon power into it.
Yeah. Let's go all the way to hell.
We did it! Oh. God, that DT, that ultimate DT really does come in handy. Oh, that's new. I guess that just means, yo, you beat the game. Total results. Yeah, let's not linger here for too long. Next challenge, Lucia disc. Oh, Dante's costume change in mission select mode is now available. We've got that diesel outfit. Oh, man. I feel like it was a little cheeky, but we did get the win. We did have to use items, and I did like... The ultimate devil trigger is kind of broken, but it's risky. Oh, man. What is new game like? Now loading. But yeah, we can select levels now. I don't care for any kind of cutscene. With the mission, I just kind of want to take a look. So if I go to save slot, yeah, let's check out alternate Dante. Okay, load. And then, yeah, we can pick whatever mission we want. Okay. I think mission select should be for whenever you want. But yeah, I'm not doing the other campaign. Even if it kind of gives you the full story. But yeah, I do want to see his new jacket. 8. He saw there was smoke going on in the house, so he decided to investigate. I don't know. I think the jacket works, but I don't know about the scarf. I don't know about Dante's scarf. Oh, how many backflips can Dante do? I'm just messing around for a little bit. Yeah. I guess we could mess with Lucia a little bit. But I don't know. I'm worried that if I start Lucia, then I will want to finish Lucia. Although she does have fewer missions. But yeah. Hold on, let me do a quick little thing real quick. I want to send someone a screenshot. I want to show it off to Lenore saying, "Hey, I beat DMC." I beat DMC 2. All right, let me. There we go. But yeah, that was DMC 2. We barely. It's not even like the first. It's God. It's exactly like the God Hands, not God Hand. It's exactly like the No More Heroes. It's just the final boss. It takes an extra stream after some rest and whatnot. But yeah, do I see myself going back through DMC 2? Maybe not. I would like to play Lucia, but I might do that on my own time. Or just, you know, I could just move on. I could close the book on DMC 2. But yeah. So what do I think of DMC 2? It's like a C, it's like the C- of Devil May Cry. It's fine, it's okay. I don't think, God, do I want, God, Dante, you have hops. I'm getting way too amused by the fact that Dante can just clear this piece of rope. But like, it's okay. I think you don't need to play it in story order, although I kind of do want to know how Dante gets out. How is he in DMC 4? But yeah, I think this is fun. I think it's fine. Do I think, like, I don't know. I don't recommend it to someone if they already struggle, if they struggle a lot with games like this. I wouldn't do that to them. But like, I see DMC as kind of, DMC 2 is kind of like, a weird expansion to Devil May Cry. It's there, you can. It's God. It's like a weird little indie game, or a PS2, like a PS2 remake, oddly enough. There's things that I like about it, but it definitely doesn't take the cake. It's definitely not like it doesn't beat DMC 1, it doesn't beat DMC 3. Would I recommend this as someone's first DMC? Either for purely the joy of just like oh, you should start with DMC 2 so that way it's always uphill from there. I might not even do that, but yeah, my opinion may change on whether or not if I ever go back to the Lucia route. I really don't understand the plot of this game. I'll be brutally honest. There was a bad guy, he was corporate and greedy, and we killed him. Also, there was a girl. Also, I didn't realize we were supposed to be collecting items until we had already collected them all, apparently. But yeah, I like the wall running, but DMC 3 has the very same wall running, so I'm glad this game brought some creative ideas. As far as like the item system not the item system, the amulet system, I think there's potential for it. It's just I didn't find all of them, but I feel like you should replace. I feel like healing heart, once I got healing heart, I never wanted to use offense heart. But yeah, no, it's interesting. I don't hate it. I don't hate it because there are some genuinely good things in this game that I very much enjoyed. I think like the wolf. Now that I've beaten this game and I can replay whatever fights I want at whatever mission point I want, I think I might boot up. If I certainly start developing a lot more time and all I feel like playing is DMC, and I would see myself booting up some of the boss fights. If there was like a final, if there was a quicker way to get to the final boss, I would replay that. If there was a quick way to get to, say, like Freki and Giri, I really like those fights. Bolvark is pretty fun, but that's also the same fight. Sargoso is interesting, but I don't know if I can name another. Okay, Furiataris was an interesting fight. It was an okay, it wasn't like super amazing, but it was a fight that felt fun like Devil May Cry. So I think like Furiataris would be a tolerable boss fight. I don't think it's going to be anyone's favorite, but it's a boss fight that feels like DMC. However, every other, I think Jokat Gom is interesting. Like, I think it was something that's needed as an early game boss, just maybe not implemented in the same way, but just something that forces you to learn the targeting system. I think that's good, so that boss has use. Plutonian, he needs a little time in the oven, because I got through like 80% of his HP before he even hit me from just shooting at him downrange. Orangara, it's pretty fun. I think he's more of like, he would have made for a much better mini boss, but he's kind of like it's somewhere around Furitaras. But yeah, there are a few unforgivable bosses. For instance, Nocturne, absolutely unforgivable. If I've killed the main entity, you shouldn't have minions still able to claim victory from the jaws of defeat. I feel like that's cheap. Also, this boss was just jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot. So I'm gonna just pretty piss poor. Yeah, and also there's its larva friends. Phantom was interesting to see. I think it's fine to have a boss like Phantom. I don't have anything to say about Phantom other than the fact that it was interesting to see him come back and the bird in a bit. Which is fine. I think they're fine. They're pretty good. Phantom is just, it's interesting. It's okay to say a weird callback, but it's also weird to see Phantom and the bird come back when, like, we literally trapped them in a hell dimension of Nightmare. We literally, like, the last time we ran into these bosses, they were literally trapped within the soul of Nightmare 3. So, I don't know how about that. Just bullshit puzzle boss, just shoot it. Make sure you're hitting the right head. Actually broken boss. Actually non-functional. I don't even know what the point of its birds were. Yeah, these things. Oh, bats. My bad. I don't know how they were supposed to interact in the fight in any way. The head form was okay, but really not all that worthwhile. The secretaries felt like a tougher opponent than Arius. Arius was just some annoying asshole. But the secretaries, they seemed interesting. Like it does fit the theme of the boss, but the boss of itself is just... I think maybe it's not so bad, but it definitely comes off as a boss. If they leaned in... Okay, so like sometimes in anime, there are characters that you just hate being around, you don't like them at all, they just make your existence sufferable. It's insufferable. Sorry. And then there are characters that you just love to hate. And I feel like Arius could have been a love to hate character if they just leaned into it a bit more and they executed him a bit more. I think there was kind of potential because during the boss fight, he came off as like an annoyance. And like, I feel like if you could write his character a bit better, make him give off those aspects that you could then reflect in his boss fight, I think he would have been much, much better. Argosax the Chaos. The king once ruled most of the demon world and subdued all of the demons, but was defeated by Starda. And despaired embodied, possessing an androgynous perfect body and awesome dignity, he is sometimes worshipped. Yeah, not all the time, but sometimes. I like this boss. I kind of wouldn't mind fighting him again. It's just you have to go through Argosax every single time, which I don't like. I think Argosax is almost a decent... Okay, well... Yeah, no, Argosax is not really a good boss. There, I said it. Some of the elements... Like, he doesn't make me want to engage in him. And so, like, I think the bird form... I have to go by each head individually. And it's like, it feels like such an annoyance on how it's handled because he does come off as... this awkward boss rush that you have to deal with if you ever want to fight the actually good and interesting combat. But like, there is a strategy to beat him. I feel like there's a definitive strategy to like work around it. But like, most of the strategy doesn't feel designed as intended. And like, some of the heads just feel like cheap. They just feel cheap. Fuck the helicopter. No, fuck the helicopter. It commits the cardinal sin that it's like a personal transgression to me. It's not like something that I think is bad video game design. It's just something that triggers me a lot. And that is, if you can make me lose positional progress in a game with platforming, then you're gonna make me hate you. You're gonna make me spite you. And then the helicopter, it's a helicopter. It doesn't have any character or personality. So I can't even give it the Arius defense of like, oh, his boss fight is annoying, so maybe they wanted him to come off as annoying. No, this thing just feels like an annoying asshole. It just feels like an asshole. He just shoots you throughout the fight, and you get to a point in the stage where it looks like you can fight them, but literally it's pointless and meaningless, and you're just going to be wasting HP. But yeah, no, I wouldn't. I just can't even forgive the infested chopper. Like, I think like the infested chopper could make sense more if the pilot actually had an identity, and that identity was that of a stalker or something like that. I think maybe then it would work. But like, yeah, no, having a boss fight that's just me shooting at a target off in the distance and then trying not to fall off on a ledge. And then like once I figure out how to dodge the missiles, the boss fight just ignores me. It becomes boring. Now for the enemies. Tank. Once you get on it, it's I don't know how the devs wanted us to fight this thing, but I'd give it a D, maybe a C. Sargosa, it was interesting. Like, you just like, here's a bunch of things floating around. Figure out what you need to do. Spiceri, this is a very common enemy type that I feel like are in video games a lot, where it's just the suicider enemy. And the suicider enemy, I think it's fine. But I have some thoughts on it. I think in this game, it's fine. But there are certain times when you should not ever use a suicide enemy. And that is if your game or like possible builds of your game revolve around, can be limited to only melee. In that point, I don't think it should be allowed. The one particularly game I am thinking of is a game called Space Hulk, in which you come in with a loadout, and your loadout can be either melee or it could be gun, and you can either use some combination of tools, but it is possible just to purely hook up with with no ranged options at all. And in a game like Space Hulk, where you're not super mobile and you're kind of in cramped quarters, I've heard like a lot of complaints about the suicider enemies in that, especially from like the melee only people. Flambat, I think it's fun to be able to just fire off your pistols and just like make a bunch of things hit the ground. I think that's fun. The Demon Chorus, I feel like this is a staple of the Devil May Cry series. I know it was heavily used in Devil May Cry DMC. It's fine. It makes you learn air combos. Not bad. This one, okay, so like, if I look at Demon Chorus, I think like, oh, it's functional like a helicopter. If Demon Chorus was the helicopter, then this is like the jet, so to speak, in which it's constantly mobile. I feel like there were some parts that were annoying, but I think the enemy is fine. I think it's fine. Savage Golem. I like enemies like this. I like enemies that need to be focused down. It's just a good design element. And I think the fact that it makes you lose lock on and then you have to chase it down. Some people may hate that. Me, I think it's kind of interesting. It's maybe a teensy bit annoying, but not too bad. Abyssgoats, they were just big grunts, big goons. They didn't really do a whole lot for me, but they were kind of just like, they're needed. They're kind of like the bigger boy version of the rank and file soldier. Oromancers, I think they were fine. They're just like a little invasive enemy that you have to go grab down. Nothing super bad. I actually like the Mort Fetuses in the simple essence that like they are the rank and file soldier, but I also like the fact that you can destroy their projectiles and then they have one less projectile to work with. I think that's a really cool element with enemies that have returning ranged weapons. I think that's cool. And also I think skeletons in cages is kind of cool. Good aesthetic. I don't even remember fighting this. I think it was a... Was this just the dog enemy? Okay, well, yeah. You either hate dog enemies or you love dog enemies. Now these just feel like the baby version of rank and file soldiers. I believe these just dealt poison. This was just a fire variant. Yeah, they were fine. I don't really like them. They're not very... Like, I don't really like them, but I'm also not very offended by them either. They're kind of just like grunts with less charisma. Halo grunts, that is. But yeah, that's all I got to say on things. We missed some shards. Well, we missed some amulet pieces, and we missed one of the guns, but I think it's fine. I think it could have been much worse had like the pistols had to be manually hit. If there was no hold function, I think that could have been much worse for the game. But yeah, it's fine. It's okay. No one's gonna be raving about it. It has its issues, but it's worth playing if you... I think it's worth playing more than DMC. I think it's worth playing more than DMC. Now, is it worth more than playing the upgraded version of DMC? I don't know. I haven't played that version, but I've heard it makes a hell of a difference. But yeah, it's fine. It's okay. It struggles a little bit, but yeah, no. Again, I definitely don't. I wouldn't call DMC2 dog shit. I definitely wouldn't just call it straight up dog shit. I think the best way to play DMC... I mean, this wasn't the way I played it, but I could see, like, just grab a save file and then replay the good boss fights and then just move on with your life. And if you really care, watch the cutscenes on YouTube. I think that's kind of like the best way to play it. Grab a save file, replay the fun boss fights, and then, yeah, rewatch the cutscenes on YouTube. But yeah, that's it for now. I might do a little bit of ZZZ. We'll try that out for a bit. I am gonna go on break. We'll see what I feel up to, and yeah, I'll think of something. I'll consider my options, but as it stands, I might be doing ZZZ. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Where is it? Sorry about that. My bad. Yeah. I'm currently figuring out what the hell I want to do. I am unsure. I have this big folder of like weird I have like this giant folder of like indie games I have off of itch.io that I'm trying to think about. I have one that would be perfect for this. Called Toxic Pink, but I've already played it. I don't know. I don't think my reactions would be all that great to watch and enjoy. But if I go through my Steam list, like the weird thing about like going through the big file folders of like various itch.io games is I have no idea what any of those games were. And so I have to relook them all up on itch.io so I can figure out, oh, is this the right vibe I want? Oh, no? Okay. Let me check my Steam folders, see if I have anything there. Next demo day stream. I have a bunch here. What was Drifter? Oh, I can't even play Drifter. Devs, just leave your games up on Steam. Leave your demos on Steam. Don't take them off. Things Too Ugly. That might be interesting to try. Tragedy Punk. I can still play it. A cyber job application simulator starting an adventure in a city whose main industry is rocket manufacturing, facing multiple challenges from job hunting, work, and life. Maybe. Not really sold on it. I'd much rather play something that I'm very much sold on. God. I could do just the Like a Dragon Ishin combat demo if that's something people want to see. But I don't know, it feels weird to do that because it's like something super well known, and I'm pretty sure I don't know, if anyone's particularly interested in that, we can do that. But oh, please tell me. Yes, okay, we can do Geno Kids. Geno Kids is perfect for today. We'll play through Geno Kids, and then we'll close ourselves out with that. So let me adjust this. Geno Kids. Is this Kids with a Z? Oh no, they're not that cool. It's Kids with an S. Alright. We'll boot up Geno Kids and we'll play that. I remember seeing Moz play this and I wanted to try it out myself. Alright, it's launching. Let me go to game capture. Move this from here. We'll do Geno Kids. But yeah, choosing the best graphics settings. Brought to you by Noobfish. Alright, Geno Kids. Press any key. It's not there. Not there. Not there. Alright, there are no subtitles, so I'm sorry if you were looking for subtitles. I apologize. There are none. Well, let's try this. It just feels too soon.
We're not crossing through here.
Not with that attitude.
Here we go again. Let's see.
Look at it! It's a very jumpable jump. What are you talking about? Let's go!
Hey, there's a ride that flies right into the castle. Were you really about to jump off just now?
We are, yes!
What? No! We'll go to the flying ship and see if we can still use it.
You mean that kiddie ride?
It's not a kiddie ride.
Alright, not bad. That's an interesting melee combo. Ah, that's your default strand. Wait, he did say it's a very jumpable jump. There's no way. But yeah, if I remember correctly, this is a fairly decent... Well, not decent length, sorry. What's a good... It's a short demo that doesn't overstay its welcome or anything like that. Recon, form crystallized echo, breaking it will absorb, will replenish your strength. Ah yes, we use the funny mushroom to restore our strength. Combat. The answer to everything, violence. Basic attack, B. Launchers, A. Okay. It do launch. It do launch. Blow. The blue bar under your help is the blow. Attacking, blocking, I can block? Or dodging will fill the bar, allowing you to use special attack. Flow specials. By holding the right trigger, you will open the flow menu. You know, their name and input and use it. Oh! I like that. Okay, they can fight back. They're just not very aggressive. Lock onto an enemy with right bumper. Got it. Oh, I like that. That feels like a boss move. Oh, I like that. Character switching. Has to remove so you can charge up attacks by holding the buttons. Yeah, sure. Okay, so it's very much like DMC.
I got you.
All right. Ooh, I love the camera work on that. He has a move called Nuke Fist. Yeah, that works. Revisit tutorials. Okay, in the pause menu.
You're done.
That feels good. It feels good, which is like an art of it itself. You can chase into enemies in certain environments by pressing left trigger. If you can target it, you can chase it towards it. Ah, okay. Whoa.
Leave it to me.
Wondering if there's a way to get up there, but I guess we can't cheat our way across. There's nothing down there, I think. Huh.
Come in. Off you go.
These... No, they're not hint devices. Oh, I get it. Okay, block is just... Guys? There we go. Bah. Oh, it's really fast.
Got it.
So that's basically our double trigger right there. Once you activate it, you will generate health and your attacks will get a power boost. So it's basically double trigger. Okay. The bar will slowly deplete over time, but you can deactivate the form by pressing LB again. Essentially double trigger.
You asked for it. Yeah. Take off.
I got you.
So wait, does his fists? Yeah, they do kind of look like drums. Tutorial, when a Batman is sent flying and receiving.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Get lost. Done.
I don't think he looks super done. Just a hint. Get saw, that's what I want. They definitely have the basics, I do want to point out. Ooh. They don't let you drop your guard early. So like, what do I mean by letting your guard drop early? So like, if you successfully block the first attack, and there's a series of attacks, it'll force you to block the continuing series. Not a problem. Can I...
Got it.
On it.
That's how I feel like having a resource dictating your super move, your bonus moves. Our poor boy just getting the snot pummeled. It's not bad. I can tell the white lines aren't making it all that much fast. Oh. Not a problem. Oh, he's doomed. Ugh. Now, how am I going to deal with this asshole? Ugh. No ranged option. Ah. Reality cannot be changed. Watch me retry. You're a little faster. Oh, let's get him. Blockable attacks are colored blue. Unblockable, stay away from them. Okay. Wait. Oh, I can use the move in combat. Oh! So it's not just a... It's not just like a terrain movement ability, you can actually use it in combat, which is dope. I know. What? Yeah, there's healing item, but it doesn't make a ton of sense to go through bullshit. That feels like a red herring. Maybe this is like kind of just like under the mentality of like a very accessible Devil May Cry. I could kind of see that. Okay. I'm not really a fan of this outfit. Like, the face says one thing, but the outfit says another. Like, it's an almost, like, formal outfit for a not so formal character.
My turn.
Hey, that's them dealt with. I thought it was about that. You know what, let's just... Ah, that's too close. Get away from that. Stay away, funny man. There we go. It's sinking in. Now her outfit, it does quite fit her. I do like her outfit because it very much does fit her.
I gotcha.
But him, not so much. I don't know.
Got it.
I'm much... I feel like the sizing of this environment is throwing me off in a weird way. Like, is this supposed to be normal size, or am I supposed to have been shrunk? Like, I know it's supposed to be normal size, but like, this is reminding me too much of a vent. Okay, I think I already know what I need to do. Not a problem at all. D for dope. I always think the lower ones should be like a little bit mean-spirited, and then like the higher ones such as like A and S are like the genuinely nicer ones. Of course, every single room. This asshole. Oh. Okay, so they do in fact share the same health pool. Get out! Oh, not fast enough. Damn. Alright. Reality cannot be changed. Fucking watch me. I do like that. That is a good death message. Oh yeah? Watch me! Great. I should just fight him over here. Ah, bastard. I almost killed him before he hit the ground. I'm gonna take that. We're just taking that. What is... Oh, I bet it's you guys. That thing killed me last time. not bad, actually. There we go. It's certainly not bad. Like, whenever I go onto like itch.io and I look for like character action games, like you don't get like a ton of results. And character action games are just like kind of like one of the more harder ones to make. Especially to make them feel good, I imagine. What is this? Spook house. Quiet. Too quiet.
Finally.
You know, I always wanted to ride one of these.
Yeah, me too.
Wow, really?
Of course not.
Oh.
That thing's for kids.
No, it's not.
Wait.
No, it's not.
Actually want to ride the kiddie ship?
No. It was a joke, bro. Man, you're being a pain in the ass.
God, I love it when things go like to an extreme zoom out and like the very basic like character models.
Oh, shit!
Oh? Who's this?
All right. What do we call this one?
Valkyrie.
Yeah! They got the little enemy boss character intro.
Now focus.
Lock on. Ow. The reaction time is quick. Not quite. Okay, what do you got? Okay, you can't outrun it. I'm so used to just like using A to dodge instead of X. Oh, the little character profiles changed too. Ah, okay, so I'll work on that. Easy. Got it. I don't think, if I don't beat it this time, I think the next time I get it.
Leave it to me.
She's also moving when she does that. Can I beat this first try?
I got
Fuck. Ah, it was so close. Second time. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'm nearly there. Watch me. Plus we're at max, so we can like go in balls blazing.
on it.
But it feels like we'll get like 2 other additional characters.
Fine.
I knew it, dude. Too soon. Eric. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Fuck! Come on, let me guard it. It's just like the immediate teleport and then... Ah! God, the whiff! Ugh. Ah!
It's my turn.
Ah! It's hard, but it's not impossible. I think if I can just get a few more, I think it's doable. I think it's still very doable. Also, sorry for not talking throughout all that.
On it.
There we go! Alright, already off to a good start. Sometimes I get the right timing.
It's probably gonna take people a second, obviously, but you're back.
What is that?
No, Twitch doesn't even acknowledge that we're actually on the air right now.
Oh my god.
Okay, 1 second. If even I can't see myself streaming.
Sorry about that. Had a friend's tab open. It's fine. Okay, you do have to roll that. You can't just sprint. Oh, they can't even come in at point blank. The fucking No, this is the run. It comes out so fast. I can't. No! Oh, that one's so costly. That was so much easier just jumping. Oh, you have to be right on the draw for that. Oh, we were so close. I can beat it. I just need one more shot. We were so close that last time. Watch me.
On it.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Ah. Having problems? There we go!
My turn.
Wonder if... Nice! I was trying to swap. There we go. Hop. Hop. God. Like, the readability on this boss is really good because I instantly know what I need to do. It's just a matter of execution at this point. It's not super consistent on that part. Ah. No. No. Ah. It is. I don't know if I should be spending much time on this. But I really do want to beat this because I know Maz beat this not to... Like, I know Moss has beaten this, and then that's just gonna get under my skin if he can do something that I can't. It's either a jump or a roll for that little, like, back and forth moment. There we go. Okay, but it's starting to become two more of these. It's starting to become too many of those. I jumped too early that time.
On it.
Whiffing whiff. Ugh. Not quite. Didn't really fully hit. Hmm. There we don't. There we don't.
I just squeezed in my hand.
Hey! Hey, Phileas. Oh, nope. It's anyone's game. Including theirs! Damn it! I was so close. I've gotten so close. But yeah. Alright, I think that's where we'll call it for tonight. I'm probably going to spend a few more rounds at this, but I'm gonna catch you guys later. Have a good one. But yeah, everyone take care, have a safe day, and I don't know, do something to feel alive, I guess. Alright, take care. Adios.